you know. It's a little bit different, like you, Chris, said about the robots and these things. I don't know what I'm thinking about because I never seen in front of me. You know, it's a little bit different. And Daphne, how about you? And Daphne, by the way, I love the cats.
Yes, I have two cats on my feet now. Yeah,
Amazing. So beautiful.
thank you. Yeah, I think the ChatGPT is a big evolution because it's help us think in different ways, help us write emails, create and open our own business. I think ChatGPT improve us. I use a lot the ChatGPT.
Like you use the chat that for something more specific or all the things.
All the things, but I like the therapist tools were helping me to deal with my emotions or give some advices for my friends, my family. I use so much.
Girl, I don't know who exists this.
Yeah, there are therapist tools and the fitness tools. You can lose weight or building your muscles by the ChatGPT.
But you do a specific, you write a specific thing, or you only put like, I need that diet for 3 days. It's like that.
Yeah, you can choose the Apple where give you
Ah.
the advices about it. But
Mhm.
if you just in type, the ChatGPT give you the good advices like build muscles, what you need to eat, what you need to avoid. So interesting. You
Yeah,
have to try.
I will try.
Yeah.
Probably will try. Thank you, Daphne. And Priscilla, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
I'm great, and you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, Priscilla, only to know, we are talking about digital revolution, okay? We start
Okay.
number one. So, the question number one is, what is the digital revolution? Chris and Daphne already answered. So now Pedrito answered, okay? And then you, Priscilla, answer. That's okay?
Okay, it's okay.
Awesome. So, Pedrito, go away, please.
Sure. About the digital revolution, I can imagine like an example mine. I open a new banking account in a different bank, and I I have 6 months uh, already, and not need to uh, to go to a agency or something. I just solution my things, all things with my cell phone, for example. Uh, so I think the digital revolution is something like that when you don't need more to go to a place to do something, to buy things, to resolve to solve your problems, and you have all things in your laptop, in your hand, in your cell phone. So I think it's more like that. I think AI is one thing about the digital revolution, which grow yet, and we will have a change, a big change when the LLM and ChatGPT and other things evolve more, I think, in my opinion.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, there's a lot of tools today to use. Not only the ChatGPT, but there is a Google IA too. Like I forgot the name of the Google IA, but there is a lot of tools, as you said. And some of that you only need a cell phone and a Wi-Fi, a
Yeah.
3G. So it's a comedy. It's good, but it's a comedy. So it's something we need to think over the box sometimes.
You
So
try other tools, like you said, you have a lot once, and maybe ChatGPT answer you uh, in this way, and other tool answer better or in other way to open your mind.
yeah, it's always good if you take the information of this AI is more faster. You take and you put in other locals, as you said, like not all other IA, but on the Google. You try to see some kind of articles. So the digital revolution is really good. However, I see a lot of persons use it in school, for example, teenagers use like only oh I do now I have the information. No, you need to start. You need to take a book. You need to take a whole information, you know. Like, so sometimes I feel like the persons are not so into the subject, only in the surface. So on the surface, anyone can be, but there's a parts of more. I forgot to say that. More deep parts to find to study. So it's one of my I don't know. I don't have kids, of course, but like I can see that nowadays as something we do, you know. So
And these these agents of AI can hallucinate too about something. I see a lot this like you have a piece of information and try to develop this information more with other things, but these things can be wrong. So because you have just a piece of information. So I see this a lot, of course, in all agents of AI. So you have to careful about this.
yeah, I totally agree with you. Totally. Thank you, Pedrito. And Priscilla, how about you?
Maybe
Oh,
before it's possible as send my invite because I use the cell phone. I prefer
you see.
yes, that's it.
No
Computer.
worry. No
Thanks
worry.
so much. Un moment, please.
Okay, no worry. Yeah. Okay. Now it works, Priscilla?
Sorry, guys. Sorry, but it's okay. About number one, my opinion, it is digital revolution, not just revolution. It's big revolution because today our life is easier. It's possible conversation with oth- another people uh,
other people in another country. Other example, homework. ho- It is many possibles, many activities. I like so much. For me, it is interesting. I change my professional and my hope. It is more another big revolution
Hope like
because I use AI. For me, it is
oh,
first moment. First moment. For me, I use it little. Uh, by by years. For me, I use it a lot. I use it a lot. You use it a lot.
yeah, we use a lot.
I
Yeah,
don't. I cannot listen you, Gabi. Yeah, not. It's
now you
okay.
listen.
Not. I don't listen you.
You listen my voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear.
No.
Okay. I guess now you heard me, Priscilla.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, and we use a lot the AI. Is of course is a helpful tool. However, we use a lot. It's something we always use it, but something we use for a purpose. So it's don't have a problem to use. As I said with Pedrito, is something we need to use, but not on is the only one type of nails type of thing we use. We have a lot of. So it's more easy you open the mind of AIs and digital in general. Thank you, Priscilla. And guys, question number two. How does the digital revolution compare with the industrial revolution? Cristiane, you start.
I was thinking here, 2 points, a great step, biggest step, and it cause sometimes I don't know in English chaos around the world, and it's really interesting. And I think the change the life for everyone. If you think about uh, let me see the industrial revolution, you could see um, people change our life about the locomotion, something like this. The cars appear and change a lot of things. People not using more charretes or cavalos, horse, and pass to use the car. And nowadays, we talk a lot in last question. Digital evolution helps everyone. I think uh, make it the life more easy for do little things, something like this, and the quickly way.
Yeah. If you come to BH, is my city, you see a lot of persons drive horse.
Oh
So
my gosh. So
it's
I don't
common,
know.
really common here. But yeah, I don't agree with that. But there's a lot of persons who use here. There's a lot of cavalgadas and this kind of things. But yeah, I agree with you. Like the revolution is revolution always, and something to evolve your society. Industrial revolution evolve the society. Of course, we lose a lot of things, but
Yes.
in digital revolution, we lose a lot of things too. So always when you have a evolutive thing, you lose other things. So it's a balance of things. Sometimes it's not fair, but exists. In industrial revolution, we gain and we lose. So it's a part of the life, I guess. But I guess compare. I totally agree with you, Chris. And Daphne, how about you?
Yeah, if we go into comparing the both, we can see the digital revolution was faster than industrial. And the industrial made a lot of jobs and boosted the economy, while the digital is replace our jobs because the robots performance better, faster than humans. Uh, they don't need to sleep or take a vacation, don't pregnant. And yeah, Speed help us a lot, makes us dependent of the social medias, for example, but help us in the communication sense. We can touch everybody around the world because the digital revolution help us in this sense.
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah, and the robots don't always stay healthy. So yeah, it's more
Mhm.
cheap to maintain. So yeah, it's basically. I totally agree, Daphne. Thank you. And Pedrito, how about you?
Mm, I totally agree with Daphne said about the boost of jobs can the industrial revolution give us or gave us. So, and nowadays with the digital revolution, we have maybe the people in general need to change their careers to don't lose the work. So and and uh, keep with the uh, knowing new things about knowing the like we said before the AI and other things uh, to keep your jobs and to have to don't lose them. So we have this big difference and the the two revolutions. So, but I imagine the digital revolution is not is just the beginning, or we have a lot to improve and to adapt in our lives about that.
I like it. I like it. Yeah. We used to adapt a lot. We used to stay more easy. The life is more easy because of the digital revolution. Of course, there is a lot of problems too, but it's something we want to know more. So it's in the beginning, I guess. But in the beginning, no, but in the middle, I guess. In the middle, so we have a lot of things we don't understand yet. So we need to search. But yeah, we use a lot. Like every day. I use today the IA of Google to know the weather. So it's complicated. Like I say the first word I say is Alexa today. So it's complicated. Like I like it, But sometimes I'm thinking like, it's hard. It's really hard. Like wake up. Good morning, Alexa. How was the weather today? Like it's a little bit different, you know? Ah, gosh. But it's something I do every day. So it's common, you know. It's a comedy. But and you, Priscilla, how about you?
Um, for me, totally, both revolutions changed work, especially because industrial revolution, people worked with factor machines, more physical, long hours. For me, it's complicated, difficult. And digital revolution, people work with digital machines, computers, cell phone, more flexibly, but also long hours. In my case, today I worked so um 10, 11 hours per day, but it is more flexibly, faster, easier, many activities. But that's it. Both transformed for work form.
Yeah, it's totally different in the past, and now it's a good
Yes,
comparison to
yes.
do.
For me, some common it is big revolution about work, but many aspects is different.
Yeah, so different. Thank you, Priscilla. And guys, I skipped some questions, okay? So, yeah, question number 5. How was the digital revolution changed your life? Chris, for you.
Mm, a lot impact about when you access computer, notebook, especially cell phone, you can resolve a lot of things about pay the bills, call for people from people. I think so. Um, can access some programs to create a document or edit. It's a facility for my life to remember my things. I use a lot Google Calendar, and I like it so much. And can talk with my friends about chat or audios. And to me, it's really good. It's a great facility. I don't have another word to express.
Yeah, and you work with that, right? So you stud that all the time, all the seconds you you have on the work, you use the digital, right? So,
Yes, I don't stop to study about AI, like Pedro said, some things, LLM, I think so, and how the constructor they are. But I saw some people who search, who study for, and I'm thinking it's a really interesting way. It's not easy. It's a lot of characters for the back end, for the background, something like this. It's really interesting.
it's really good. Thank you, Chris. And Daphne, how about you? How was the digital revolution change your life?
Yeah, I think helped me a lot because became my life easier than before. Like keeping in touch with my family, my friends. We can work from home now. We can learn with others because we have the Zoom, we have the internet. We have more information than before, and this helps us to have more self-knowledge. Um, yeah, to have more information about the next sickness. Yeah, and I think in few years we will not even need to drive because the robots will driving for us like Tesla. The car Tesla don't need to drive more. I think will help a lot, but we can lose the abilities because robots will replace many activities.
Thanks of God, because I hate to drive. I'm not
Yeah,
good at it. I hope soon, because I hate. I'm not good with baliza. So
yeah, but it sucks.
oh, I never understand the baliza. I'm not good with that. Really, really bad. So if exists a robot who do that for me, of course I will use. Use a lot. But thank you, Daphne. And you, Pedrito.
Yes, nowadays have some cars with park assist, for example, or can park your car automatically in different ways. So this is a good thing. But for me, change my life. I think the capability for me work from home is the best. And about learning things too. We can have course online. We can keep in touch with our friends, our family in remotely cities when we travel or doing something in other places. So the internet helps a lot, and the tools with arise after that. So I think it's more like this.
I totally agree. This is, I don't know what it is work from home because I'm not work with technology. I work with people, so I need to stay face to face. But I imagining it was so good to wake up, to drink a coffee and start to work. But my brother do that, and sometimes I see don't have time to close the computer. So it's a hard part of that. Like,
Yes, this have your pros and cons, like all, but you need to adapt, I think, and sometime uh, a month ago, 2 months ago, I traveled to my company and work 1 week with my colleagues. So it's different when you work remotely and working in a place in a presential way. So, but I think, as you said, sometimes we work more when
yeah,
in a remotely way.
of course. Thank you, Pedrito. And Priscilla, how about you?
I totally agree The digital revolution has changed everything in my life, my work, my friends, and my studies. It makes everything faster and easier. I changed another example, my food. For me, it is amazing.
Thank you, Priscilla. And Priscilla, are there any aspects of the digital revolution you don't like?
I don't like. I don't like. I I think a moment. I like everything, but I don't like not about me. It's about time. I don't remember English. A moment, please.
Like China?
Child. Sorry, child.
Ah, okay.
I don't like the mold child, 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 pronunciation is correct? Criança, child, use computer and cell phone a lot. My opinion,
Well,
the child don't doesn't use before 10 years. For me, it is important child learning other skills, another skills after learning technology. In this moment in my life, people I know child use a lot more so long time so 5 6 hours. I don't like this this moment. For me, it is important to use after learning the skills. Do you understand?
yeah, I
In
understand. I
my
get
case,
it. Yeah,
it's okay. I am adult, but for me, child, it's complicated.
I understand your point of view. Like you said, you take like you need to learn all the skills, the soft skills and the hard skills before they take a cell phone and use the other things. Is that
Mm.
right?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay, I get it. And I agree, like it's complicated nowadays. I see a kid, my nephew is like that. 6 years old and take the cell phone and scroll on Instagram and TikTok videos all the time, YouTube videos, the shorts, so scroll, scroll, scroll. And I feel like, gosh, I don't know, it's complicated for my mind to understand. However, I do the same. So, but as Priscilla said, I'm adult. I have the skills.
Yeah.
I'm learning these skills in my childhood. So, in my teenagerhood. So, I know how to study. I know how to use. I know. But of course, I use the cell phone a lot. More than I need, but I use. But I have afraid of these kids because in part, this problem is a social problem. A lot of parents only take the cell phone in the hand of the children to have peace. I heard a lot that, like, oh, take the cell phone and do whatever you want to do, and I'm here to have a time for myself. So is something I always heard, and I always see that. Don't minimize, of course, but maximize the whole problem. is the how children and teenagers are so into internet. So if you don't know, guys, like 1 week ago appear a lot of things involved with adultização and children's and teenagers stay in a local is not the teenager and children ambient. So it's something we need to see. There's a lot of pedophiles and persons on these locals. We know, but the children's even know. So it's complicated. A lot of
Really.
difficulties on internet, oftenly. Thank you,
Exactly.
Priscilla.
Thank you
Go
so
ahead.
much. No, not. Go. Continue.
Okay, thank you. And Pedrito, how about you?
Something I dislike with the digital revolution, yeah.
Yes.
I think is the things in general create in a digital way nowadays more is to solve other problems with digital creates. So uh, I think things like the some problems you have and other things we already know how to do to solve, what to do to solve, but with digital things, sometimes give us a shortcut about it, or can in our mind maybe be a shortcut, but we have a different way to solve that. So when these things not work, I think, and we have some examples nowadays about face recognizing and other things to unblock things, things like that. We have a lot of problems with that, what not working with everyone. And we just the person just need to unblock an app, for example, fastly to solve a problem, to give you information he needs, and we can't unblock this app for a problem or other thing. So this kind of problem I dislike, and I think the tools can evolve more about it.
Yeah, I feel really scared when I go to São Paulo and I see a lot of, Olho Vivo. The name is Olho Vivo, I guess is that. It's a camera who take all the informations of you, and I feel like, gosh, it's a little bit scared, I never do anything wrong to be arrested, but look, it's complicated. You feel like, yeah, everything I do, everyone see, or everyone try to see, or there's some archivals and other things I can't see. So it's blowed my mind a little bit, in the time I see. Because here in my city don't exist that. If exists, I don't know. But like it's not so normalizing than in São Paulo is. So I feel a little bit frozen the moment when I see that. I guess it's a good technology, of course. As I said, I feel really scared because I never see. So it's a new thing, but it's a little bit invasive. Be really honest, it's really invasive. However, I understand the way behind that, the why, but it's invasive. It's really invasive. It's really, really difficult to understand. In 3 seconds, I feel like, I don't know, I do something wrong. I don't know. I feel a little bit frozen at the moment because something new. But yeah, it's difficult. There is some technologies I always see on the new technologies I appear for me on Google, the news, these things, and I feel like difficult, difficult to understand a little bit. I don't know if of course, I'm not work with technology. I guess for all it's more easier, but there's some technologies I feel a little bit scared sometimes. Really, really
Yeah,
difficult.
like I said, some tools are created to solve some problems, but create another problems.
Yeah, is a lot of problems we can't solve. But
And like you said, is I think the some kind of technology like cams or other things are created to prevent assault and or other problems. And we have already have in some highways like here in Brazil, like we just if you is up or the velocity, we just receive a traffic ticket in our app by the a drone or a cam.
it's different. Really, yeah, it's amazing in some parts, but scared in others. You feel like, oh,
Yeah.
everyone can see me. It's strange. But yeah, it's something to have more, I don't know, protection, but in the same way, you lose something on that. So yeah, faca de dois gumes. It's always said. Something really, really strange. I always thinking about the Olho Vivo. Because for me, it was a amazing experience, but a scare experience at the same moment. I don't know. It's hard. But thank you, Pedrito. And Daphne, how about you?
Sorry, what is the number question?
Oh, the question number 6.
Okay. Yeah, I think the digital revolution turned us addicted. I I lose a lot of time scrolling my screen. Sometimes I procrastinated because I I lose the moment. I I'm lazy. I'm turning lazy because I stay uh, lay down just in scrolling the my screens, and I don't like it because the shorts videos, for example, is so addicted. Like a Priscilla said, the internet is not place for childrens because it's so easily attract pedophiles. Yeah, and the social medias, internet shows us the life that doesn't exist, and we believe that exists, and we start to comparing with others. We get depressed, anxieties, because the social medias brings us. I don't know why, but I don't like the social medias, I would say. But the internet is so useful. It's so important to grow up your economy, the enterprises. But everything there are the good way, the good side and the bad in the bad side.
Of course it is. You said about the anxious. I see myself like go to Instagram and go to Twitter and go to TikTok and then I
Okay.
start the Facebook. I never use the Facebook, but in some part of the day, I take the Facebook, so it's something staying a little bit. confused and I feel anxious of that. It's always on Sundays. Is in the middle of the Sunday when you do everything you want to do and yeah, it's Sunday.
Right.
Woohoo. So you take your cell phone and scrolling. So it's something I always see. For myself, I'm adult. It's okay, but imagine a kid, as Daphne and Priscilla said. The kid don't have, oh, I'm anxious because I use the social media. No, the kids only use to have free dopamine, and go, 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 go. But for myself, I can see. I see that in the pandemic too. I pass a lot of long, long hours on social media. So it's something I don't like too. As Daphne, I don't like social medias. I have, of course, because I use that for the job, but it's something I feel really irritate sometimes. I want one moment I will exclude the Instagram. Like
Yeah, it's a good
Insta-
idea.
no, Instagram is terrible. I totally agree with you, Daphne. Sometimes I'm stay sad because I'm not in there's some city, I forgot. In Amazonia, because I see three persons in Amazonia and I think it's the perfect life.
Mm-hmm.
But I never want to be in Amazonas. So
Mm-hmm.
why?
Yeah, you lose your ID.
Yeah. Lose the way we see the things, you know. Like you only see the things like the other person see. So it's really complicated. The mentality, the human mentality. Yeah, it's complicated sometimes. But I totally agree with you. And I love the way the cat stays so quiet behind of you. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. It's like a picture. I love
Do you
it.
have cats?
I have one. He's like here
Mm.
in,
Oh,
in
so cute.
no meu colo. I forgot how to say that in English.
Mhm.
But it stay here like close to me like, it's
Do
the
you
time.
prefer do you prefer our Instagram or your cat?
My cat. My
Yeah.
cat. Oh, my cat. My cat is wonderful. Jump and do the things. It's amazing. I
Mhm.
have dopamine too with my cat, but it's a good dopamine. It's not a free dopamine. So it's better. I prefer. And I have dogs too, so everything is funny in my home sometimes. Thank you, Daphne. And Chris, how about you, girl?
I totally agree what uh, you said. All you said about the revolution. I think the technology is not a problem, like I think Daphne said. Just to complement the answer, her answer. I think technology is not a problem. I think a person is a problem. Don't know, don't know to how to use the good way about all these facilities, something like this. And everything Daphne said about the anxious, about about kids, about a lot of things happened with us, about lazy, about procrastinations. It's happened because we can't organize all these things in our brain, something like this. And the technology can use it for do a lot of good things, but I don't know what happened in some minds of the uh, person government, something like this. Just the people, I think, leader, some teams or companies. About competitions, we use the bad side about technology, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, about this recognize with AI, about all about the person, the people around the world, you can see a lot. I think these have a documentary on Netflix about this, and this treat always have, like you said about São Paulo, paredão, I think so, the olho, and he recognize people.
Olho vivo.
Yes, walk the street and the big screen, the television, something like this. You can see about the name, the age, the persons cross the street, something like this, and it's really bizarre. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, why people do this about with another? And I'm thinking about the control, the ego, something like this.
Yeah.
It's a deep
You can't
conversation.
deep. Really deep. But I like it. But it's amazing. And at the same moment is the same is afraid because we can't avoid the technology. We can't avoid the things happen because we live in a society. It's a modern society. So it's amazing, but at the same time, Chris said about me said and Daphne, Chris, Priscilla, and Pedrito said about the bad things of technology. And be really honest, I see on I guess it's on Netflix, it's the same documentary about China who use a lot of, it's not olho vivo, but it's the same technology we use to categorize the whole population. And the China population is so big. So I was like, it's amazing, but it's afraid. You feel a little bit like,
Yes, I
mm,
remember about this documentary. The man give this
yeah,
information, don't appear,
yeah,
never appear,
never be.
disappear completely.
Oh, it's the same documentary. It's the
Really
same
bizarre. And
documentary.
I'm thinking, if
Really.
this man is so afraid to appear in this documentary, so this thing is really serious. It's not
Really serious.
a joke or something.
It's not only a technology, it's a controlling, probably. I don't know.
Yes,
But when I see this documentary, my mind feel like, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, it's strange. But yeah, it's a good thing, but a bad thing at the same moment. It's a balance, of course. But guys, I need to go. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Pedrito. Thank you, Priscilla, Daphne, and thank you, persons from YouTube. Guys, I sent on the chat the link for my feedback if you want to say something. Put some things you want to say it or the new subject. Okay, I will search. Thank you a million. Have a nice day, everyone. And see y'all in the next week.